him down. Good morning. Good morning. Ah, D&D last night, and I played Arrakis again, and God, it felt good. I enjoyed playing Cicada, my lethal Russian tiefling, but I really missed Arrakis. God, I missed Arrakis. Plus, there's so much story with her to explore. There's a lot of ways it could have gone, but in the end, like, yeah, she absolutely knows that, hey, she died. You died. You died, buddy. You died, and now you being here is kind of impossible because of the situation we're in. And she's just like, no. So eventually she'll have to come to terms with her, she's gonna have some questions about mortality and the nature of the soul and all that and everything, and that might lead places. But for now, she's just like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Um, oh yeah, and I gotta maybe tell some people that I know that I'm streaming. Oh, ha, 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 dick. Hold on. My friend Nerd Radio just went live, and I want to needle him about it. One sec. One sec. How dare you? Oh my god, take me to the channel. Anyway, um, yeah, so today I will be playing Banjo-Kazooie. I will play it till it's done. Another game I've never beaten. Mostly because, I mean, the N64 was popular in our house. It wasn't just me and my brother playing it. Well, it wasn't just my brother and sometimes me playing it. Also, my father played it, and my mom played it occasionally. Mom and I mostly used it for Mario Kart 64, you know? Because, Mario Kart is awesome. And, he hasn't responded to me. Oh, there he is. Anyway. Alright, so Streamlabs is up. And everything is good. Yeah, so, like, in my head I was kind of envisioning this scene where Arrakis runs in, like, maybe there's, like, a fight, and she joins in because there's a fight, and that's what she does. And then, like, fight's over, and they're all looking at the fact that Arrakis is back. And, and she just sees Artis. Oh yeah, there's an NPC in the Tomb of Annihilation. His name is Artis Cimber. He's kind of a big deal, and my character, and Arrakis had, like, a huge crush on him. And in her not quite, I mean, her charisma's 14, so she's not totally socially awkward, but she is, like, she's either uh I'm wooing you, deal with it, or I have no idea what to do with you, and so I'm just going to be extremely awkward. And she was still in this extremely awkward phase. But I mean, like, she'd just been tortured for the last 12 days. Or no, she'd just been tortured for, like, the last month and a half. So or no, actually it was 12 days, cuz, like, they use clone, which means that you're not, like, the clone isn't active while you are. It's just there for your soul to go into when you die. So only 12 days. She's been tortured for the last, week and a half. So almost 2 weeks. And so she's not in a she doesn't really have time for hesitancy anymore. She's just like, that was a really awful experience that I only sort of remember because either either Tyler didn't want me to be like, what do I see on each level, or the literally the levels of Tomb of Annihilation are like, oh, you're leaving? Well, you don't remember what happened in the last place. I still haven't told anybody that I'm on. Okay, hold on. 1 sec. Anyway, I imagine a kind of like Arrakis single-mindedly ignoring everyone in the group except for Artis, and then just kissing his lips until his face disappears. And then what actually happens is Artis freaked out so bad that he shot her, because she can't exist. And that was, I mean, that was kind of heart-wrenching. And Arrakis doesn't really hold it against him. I mean, she barely noticed because it's Artis. Like, she's just like, oh, my God, you're back. You're alive. I am going to kiss you now. You appear to have shot me, and I don't really care. But, like, he'd been seeing her already, and the fact that when she showed up, it kind of forced him to come to terms with the fact that he hadn't really been seeing her. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. You and your memes, Peyton. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. It was a good time. Und now? Now I will... That is super loud. Hold on a second. And it appears not to be broadcasting. Let's try that now. There we go. Super loud. Okay. Much louder for me. But I got a volume control. Oops. Alright. Yeah, man, 4 votes to 1. It's kind of a landslide right there. Only 5 people voted. Listen. I do love my viewer count, but there was a lot less talking when you were gone. You're a lovely lady. Come in. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Screaming. Like I said I was gonna do when I went into my room and said, well, I'm gonna go stream now. So D&D stories. I have absolutely no trouble recounting the D&D stories that I told while no one was here. Okay, so first of all, Arrakis is back. I think I told you that. I'm pretty sure I told you that. Not 100% sure that I told you that. But Arrakis has returned. I know I put it in the chat, but I don't know if you necessarily read it. But yeah, so Cicada climbed into a box because of a puzzle and was reduced to a pile of ash, which is terribly unfortunate because I don't really feel like I played him to his full capabilities, which is I mean, yeah, that always sucks. I mean, he was a really good character. But one of the things that Tomb of Annihilation does is it offers ways to bring in new characters, and there's lots of ways that you can do it. You can just find people in the Tomb of Annihilation. Like, there's no way it's just one party of people looking for the Tomb of Annihilation. So you can just find pieces of other party of other parties. Oh yeah, I was here with my party. I've been here for 2 weeks. Do you have any food? Or if it's a total party wipe, like we got to the Tomb of Annihilation, and earlier in the game Tyler had said that if we party wipe, then that's it, because he doesn't want to run the whole campaign from the start again. But there is actually a section. He's just like, no, if you guys listen, here's how much we did, and here's how much we have left. It's the same amount of text. And he's also like, I really, really want to finish it. So if you guys all party wipe, basically what's going to happen is a party in the next room is going to basically look up and go, what was that? You know, and that'll be us. And it's funny because we're all just like, well, we'll all be paladins. And, but one of the other ways that they do is a Sararak, the guy who built the tomb, he has minions, and the minions are like, oh, you're interested in the tomb? Cloned. And so what clone does is, when you die, your spirit leaves your body, is not eaten by the soulmonger, goes directly into your clone, and you're alive again, right? And then they interrogate you for information about you, and your abilities, and the abilities of anybody that you happen to be traveling with at the time. I love D&D. I love it so much. I have the 3.5 core books and the 5e, the 5th edition core books, and some other books from 5th edition, most of which were gifts. And then I also have the Tal'Dorei campaign setting from Critical Role, and I have the My Little Pony role playing game because it's awesome. It's so awesome. It's sweet and wholesome and pure, and it's amazing. Anyway, that's off track. So when I was rolling up I was rolling up a half-elf paladin because Tyler does the point buy system, which is fucking balls. So you kind of have to metagame with it. You know, where do the best stats come from? You know, and I was gonna play a wizard, but there's no way to build a wizard effectively around the point buy system because you still need con. But you need intelligence, con, and you know, some sort of dexterity for armor. But then, like, if you build them to the max that you possibly can, then the rest of your stats are just gonna be shit. You're just gonna have a -1 to everything, and it's fucking stupid. So I was building a half-elf paladin. So, you know, +2 to charisma, +1 to 2 other stats. And that helped a lot actually. But then Tyler told me that this could be used to bring back previous characters, and I was like, Arrakis. And I was like, yes, I want to play Arrakis. Like, there are so many ways that the story can just be so much better with Arrakis when she's back, like, because that's not supposed to be possible. So, oh my god, the shock, the awe, the emotional turmoil. I'm really, really, really into roleplay. Like a lot of people when they play D&D, they're just like, all right, smash the door down, loot the room, treasure. All right, let's move on, and they don't really care about the roleplay. But I'm all about the story. So first of all, Arrakis, when they clone someone, there's like a short-term amnesia thing. So she's not actually really sure how she got there. She remembers camping and being on watch, but she just assumes that they got her while she was sleeping, and she has no idea what happened to anybody else, right? So she's concerned that she's the last person in her party left alive, right? And she didn't even know that she was in the tomb. So, you know, there's that. And then, like, right before she had died, Artis had left the party, or like a couple of sessions before that, Artis had left the party, and like the session after that, they ran back into Artis, and Artis rejoined the party. She was one session away from reuniting with Artis. So Artis is in the party right now, and she's like, you know, in love with the guy, so that's nice. And there was so much, like, how does she deal with finding out that she died, you know, and she came back, she didn't have her lightning scars anymore, because clone is basically like how human cloning would work, you know, it's the base DNA, and the additional stuff doesn't come. Yeah. Yeah, no, he does. It's fun. So, yeah, no, she woke up, and she didn't have her tattoos anymore, and she didn't know who had her, and they were like torturing her for information. And she made one too many comments about her lightning tattoos and the fact that they were gone, because like Goliaths get tattoos when they come of age or they do something significant for their tribe or for the people that they're with, and hers were lightning tattoos because she brought her ship through, like her first ship, there was a massive storm and she brought the ship through the storms. How she got her name, Arrakis Storm Rider. So, she made one too many comments about the fact that she didn't have her lightning tattoos anymore, and they carved her lightning tattoos into her. So now she's just scarred all over her face and down her neck and down her arms. And she escaped and managed to pick up some stuff along the way, some new clothes, although she had to steal those off dead people. And they don't quite match, and some of it doesn't quite fit. And she had to find new weapons because they buried her with Vera, and obviously none of the equipment came over with her soul. And so she's going up and up and up and up, but every level she keeps forgetting what's happened on the level before, and in fact she can't really remember the details of her torture. She only knows that she was tortured and then it was awful, and she now has a fear of ants to go with her PTSD about parrots. And so she gets to this one level and she can hear voices, and she goes to investigate, and there's this group of people coming down this long tunnel, at the end of which is a giant fan, which is a little weird, but whatever. The people, right? So in front you got like a dwarf, and behind him is a blue tiefling, and I got a little excited for a second, and I'm like, Bartleby, but then like, no, you don't recognize him, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then behind them, standing at like 6 feet, because that's how Tabaxi do, is Dash. So Arrakis is like, oh my god, somebody I recognize, and she's alive. So she stood up, out of where she was kind of cautiously, viewing these people, and she was like, Dash! And Dash looked up and saw Arrakis, who was like surprised but also jubilant, and Dash just like full on sprint glomp, or started to, but then like she got like halfway, and she's a Tabaxi, so she's fast. She got like halfway, and an arrow just kind of flew over her shoulder into Arrakis, and Arrakis is like, like, what? Who? And like, she looks behind Dash, but the only thing that she can see is Aaron, the other 8-foot tall Goliath, like, he's a furbolg, so hairy Goliath. And she's like, Aaron, did you get a bow? What you shooting me for, you daft tit? And then movement, and she sees behind, sort of to the side of Aaron, and then she sees Artis, and she just gets out his name as his other arrow shoots into her other shoulder, cause like, yeah, so they were captured by the group was captured by Yuan-Ti, and they were all they were talked into going through the ritual to become Yuan-Ti purebloods by the High Priestess, who wants to overthrow Rosnisi, and then turns out to, is a total asshole, totally untrustworthy. Go figure. But they all came out of it with madnesses, indefinite madnesses, which can be cured with greater restoration, which I could totally do. But and Artis's madness was it was basically like, there's only one person that you trust to give you advice and to talk to about things, and only you can see this special person. And he'd been hallucinating Arrakis, because he didn't want to deal with the fact that she was dead. Because, he likes her back. It's our D&D, we can do what we want. But then he saw Arrakis, like actual Arrakis, and it forced him to confront his madness, and he couldn't, really, so he just was like, nope, that's a lie, she's undead, or something, or an illusion, or whatever, and I must kill it. But, so two arrows in, and she's just like, she doesn't even care. She's just like, oh my god, Artis is alive, and I'm going to kiss him now. I'm going to kiss him right now. And she's like, just starts walking towards or Artis, and like everyone else is like, whoa, 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 what's going on? And Dash is like, dude, it's Arrakis, and like pulls her bow on Artis and is like, yo, dude, put it down. You put it down. You put it down. And Arrakis is like, Dash, what are you doing? Stop that. You know, like, you stop that now. And everyone, and Rick and Toby's characters. Toby's just been possessed by, like, the grumpiest god ever who does not care about all this drama and wants to move on. It's just like, look, either shoot her or don't. Only, they can't actually, listen, okay, so Arrakis is built, but she's not, like, femininely endowed very much. So, you would not, unless you heard her talk for a little bit or, you know, saw her naked, you would really not know that whether or not she was a woman. So it's like, you know, there's like everyone's saying she, but like then Rick's character's like, excuse me, sir. and Toby's character's like, listen, man lady, whatever. You know, like listen, either shoot this person or not, but can we move on already? 'Cause like we've got shit to do. We've got shit to do and a lich to kill. And his role play was so perfect, but it kind of was just like, we're trying to have a moment here. So, Dash has his bow or her bow on Artis, and Artis has his bow on me, and Aaron's just like, okay, well, we need to make sure that it's really you, and Arrakis is like, of course it's me. Why wouldn't it be me? I'm me. I think I would know if I wasn't me. You know, like, and Aaron's just like, yes, but you died. And Arrakis is like, say what now? No, I'm right here. You know, like, clearly not. You know, and he's like, no, man, you got eaten by a plant. And Arrakis is like, I absolutely did not get eaten by a plant. That sounds lame. But Aaron was just like, okay. And Rick is just like, is there something that you can ask her, that you know, that only they would be able to answer? And Aaron's just like, okay. And it's funny because like Ian's not as comfortable with the rest of us with like actual role play. He's more like, you know, the thing was like, okay, well I do this or and then I do this, right? You know, and I say something along the lines of but you know, Tyler was just like, no, go ahead, role play this. And so Ian was kind of like shy about it, but he was like, okay, what did I show you how to do when things are rough, but we can't make the feelings go away? And Arrakis just kind of looks at me and goes, oh, I don't want to do that. It's embarrassing. Like, and everyone's just like, ah, come on, Artis is gonna shoot you again. and she's like, all right, fine. It's just like, it's a series of breathing techniques. That's all it was. Like, and Aaron's just like, it's her. And Artis is just like, no, it can't be her. Like, it is absolutely not her. This is a lie. I don't know what it is, but it's a lie. And Dragonbait, our Saurian cleric paladin. No, I think he's a cleric. Anyway, he's kind of like, he's been standing by Artis with his Holy Avenger drawn, you know, and he's just like, okay, well, and he casts detect good and evil, and then he kind of looks at, you know, Artis, and he's just like, I don't know. No, he can sense alignment, right? So he's just like, he's like, so Tyler's like, what's your alignment? I'm like, I'm chaotic neutral. Do what I want. and so Dragonbait's just like, you know, seems like her to me, and Artis is just like, just because she's not evil doesn't mean she's real, you know, and all this, and Arrakis is just like, I'm the realest real I've ever been, you know, like, come on, man. And Dragonbait's just like, okay, and he kind of sheathes his sword, and he kind of makes his way around everyone, and then he comes up to me. Now, Dragonbait's like 4 feet. Arrakis is 8 feet tall, and he's just like, "Come down here," and she's like, "Oh yeah, okay." Drops down to one knee, like, "What can I do for you, good buddy?" And he just like looks, he just peers deeply into her eyes and like holds her face in his hands and then like just looks into her soul and it's just like, "Oh my god, it's you!" And like just starts smelling like lemons because he communicates through scent, and lemon is just like happiness, you know? And he hugs her and she hugs him back and she's just like, "Aw." But like not full on hug because she still has arrows sticking out of her shoulders that she has not acknowledged. And she doesn't want to, pincushion him with a full hug because her shoulders are massive. And then, goes back. He looks at Artis and is just like, "Well, stand down." And Artis is just like, "No." And Dragonbait's just like, and baked bread, which is anger and frustration. And so he walks over to Artis and he's just like, "You kneel down or lean down," because Artis is like 6'8" or 7 foot tall. Just not gonna lie, a good part of the reason that Arrakis was initially attracted to him. And and so Artis is kind of like, leans down, still got his arrow trained, and Dragonbait just hauls off and slaps him. Like, and yeah, and so yeah, so Artis is just like, and Arrakis is like, "Oh no, you don't need to." Now it's awkward. But so then everybody kind of stands down, and Arrakis goes to Artis, and Artis starts crying and like apologizing and starts talking about the fact that he's been seeing her this entire time, and the fact that she showed up now, it means that what he was seeing wasn't real, and he wasn't dealing with it, and he's sorry he shot her. And she's just like, "It doesn't matter." And then she kisses him, and he's just like, "Oh, all right." Okay. And he talks about his wife and how basically for a long time now he's been pretty sure that she was dead, and and Arrakis kind of like helped him see that it was okay to not like forget, but to move on with his life, and and not be chained to the past and all that and everything. And then she was gone, and he couldn't fucking deal with it, and now she's back, and and well, we have things to do, but maybe after that, if you're interested, we can see where this takes us. And she's just like, "If I'm interested, was I not clear? Like, I can be clearer." And he's like, maybe not around everyone." Like, she's like, I just like, that was like the Princess Bride kiss. Or do I need to be more clear? Because I can do that. And then they slept together. Well, not yet. Although she did move her sleeping bag when they bedded down for the night. Her sleeping bag was right next to his, and like she they like was like, "Okay, we're gonna stop here and take a long rest," and we're like, she's like, "Okay, well, Arrakis eats," and then after she's done eating and has dried her hands and made sure that they were absolutely clean, she just kind of sits down next to Artis and starts braiding his hair. So yeah. And there was like a moment where like they were just walking down halls and making sure that there were no traps and everything, and she's like in the back next to Artis, like casually, like she was like, "Hey, I don't really remember everything that's happened to me since I've been in this place. I know that things have happened, but they come in small, bits, and so I'm just going to tell you so that I don't forget, so that somebody doesn't forget, because I don't keep them for very long." And Artis was just like, "Okay." So she's just, casually like, you know, some of the horrible shit that they did to her, like, at some point I didn't have fingernails, you know, type stuff. And, and then like, at one point she's just like, "I'm not glad that you shot me, but I'm glad that I was there to keep you company." And Artis is just like, Anyway, it was a good session. God, so much story development. At some point, Arrakis is gonna have to deal with the fact that she died, but not right now. And like, she's gonna like she needs a magical weapon. Uh, like she found a +1 ring of protection, so that's cool. So she's got +1 to her AC, which was 14, not great. And then and it gives her +1 to all her saving throws. Excuse me. So that's nice. But yeah, I need a weapon that does magical damage. For your session, I am prepared. I am prepared. Okay. Enough talk. Let's play. Ooh. Well, you've got like a week. Also, Arrakis has hair now. Because, like, you know, it's not like they let her shave her head in the morning. So she's got 12 days worth of hair. So she's got, like, like an inch and a half of hair. And it's just, like, kind of floofy and everywhere. Well, actually, it's kind of matted down because not a whole lot of opportunity to, not a whole lot of opportunities to bathe. Stop rolling! I feel sick! Hey. Yeah. Oops. Hold Z. Press B. Yeah. I was trying to do that. Ah! Nice. Teach me to high jump! Yeah, I know, right? I'll get my fur wet. Press B. Yeah, but how do I high jump? Nope. I mean, I guess I could make it. I got the rat-a-tat. Nope. Oh, it stays there. That's cool. I mean, not that I needed it, but still. I want... Let's check around here. Oh. Yeah. Jumping! Shade. Press A to jump. Hold it to jump higher. Huh? Why? I'll look silly. Double jump! Nice. Flap flip jump. Ooh. Nice. Ah, that's the swim one. Okay. Oh wow, I was really close to that. Oops. Give it. Come here. Alright. Doggy paddle! I'm in. Oh, there it is. Eh. Upstream. That's a cave. Ooh, god damn it. Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, there's so many great places that I want to go. Like, places that I've read would be good to go on a cruise. There's like the Mediterranean and then where you went. I wouldn't mind seeing where you went. You know, there's whole bunches of cruise. I would have to look into it. extra life, awesome. Okay. Oh god. Save and quit? I don't know. I just want to save. Yeah. Absolutely. Toby's got vacation time, so. Well, he will after. Man. Oh man, this game is so old. I'm just like, oh, so I forgot the premise of this game was basically that, you know, it's basically a Snow White thing, except that they're not related. You know, one person who is not classically beautiful is gonna steal someone's beauty who is classically beautiful, and that's like, I'm just like, I forgot how much. That's okay. The mechanics are good. As long as we acknowledge its flaws, we can still enjoy it. It's fine. Yeah, no, probably Matt and Toby would definitely want to go, and I'll text Jess later and be like, hey, so how do you feel about a cruise next year? But I would definitely want to go somewhere warm and sunny. You know, maybe tan, shave my legs. Eat the food. The food is why we're going. But yeah, I will have to save up money for it, because, like, I'm probably gonna end up using all my sick leave for, Thanksgiving to go see my folks. That's the most adorable thing. Nice! Big ol' party. We should all play D&D on the boat. No offense, but from what I've heard, I don't want him there. What, D&D? They should want to D&D. There are 3 new moves to learn in this level. I mean, world. That guy was minding his own business. I'm a bear on the edge. Alright. Let's see. Mumbo magic. I forgot there were some pretty offensive things in this game. Oi. Ooh. That's adorable. Just stand on it? Okay. Banjo's just kicking it back there. He's like, this is weird. Is this how you feel all the time? Yes. Yes, it is. Oop. Too steep. Oh. That's unfortunate. Sure. Go away. Oh, God, no, just stay on there. Oh, this is the first area. Okay. I really kind of want to write the torture of Arrakis. Not because I'm in a torture or anything, just because, like... So, she died when she was level 5, but we're all level 7 right now, and Tyler is like, no, the tomb is enough of a dick without me having you have a level disparity, so you can be level 7. So basically, I've suffered enough torture to make it to level 7. So, I'm 2 levels of Bard, because, like, since, like, level 4, Arrakis has been, like, you know, Bard, 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 gonna be a Bard. Gonna be a Bard, y'all! And then, like, level 6 is where she was gonna be a Bard, because, level 5 you get extra attack, and she needs her extra attack. So, like, I mean, it could be interesting, depending on what all was done there. But I feel like we might encounter the things that tortured her later on. So I can't, like, really ask Tyler. It's like, hey, tell me about the things that were torturing her so I can write about it. I might have to just make notes. But just, like, the whole... There was a point where Like, they've had her for 12 days. At some point, she became a bard, and the way that I wanted her to originally become a bard was, I mean, they had a pretty harrowing fight before they made camp, and what I wanted was for her to fall asleep and have a dream about her baby brother, who is a bard. Archon is a bard, and like she wakes up with like a song in her head, and then the next time that we leveled up, it would be she would have magic, and it would have been awesome. So I think I just want to write about that happening while she's under these people's control, just like lulling to sleep and then having a dream about her brother, you know, and him like awakening the magic within her so that she can carry on. Because cure wounds, you can use cure wounds on yourself. Anyway. That was weird. Oh! Hey, thanks for the follow. Thank you! Dre Drop? Thank you. Thank you for following me. Oh, because his name is Archon? No, different, I believe it's even a different spelling, but, no, I wanted to give him an A name that kind of sounded like Arrakis. I wonder if anyone's remixed the Banjo-Kazooie theme. I mean, I can't imagine that they haven't. Hi, Noesk! Nice to see you again. Welcome to the game! Alright. Buster. Uh-huh. Oops. Huh? Horror! The horror. Let's see here. Anything else of interest? Ooh! Alien isolation? Sure. I did. 3 recordings, 1 session. I went to bed at 5 in the morning. And, like... So at the last part of it, you know, when they're in the house and all the Wendigo are there, I saved Sam the first time, which I should not have done because Mike survived. That's it. Mike survived, and I'm so upset. So upset. But I would have had to go back to like when we still had Josh, and I would have had to, you know, play through that whole entire thing again. So proud. Listen, fuck off, alright? That game was awful. Oh, I'm not on the thing. So proud of me. Kiss my ass. Alright. Looking for Mumbo coins. Oh, I gotta go over there. There's a bull. Well. Hi. How you doing? Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have to get him to hit those targets by standing near them and waiting for him to throw things at me. So that's nice. How? Yay! Press the top C button to shoot an egg. Nice. Oh! Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you very much. Bye. Damn it. Oh, Lord. Go away. Yeah. Ouch. Missed! Ouch. I mean, yeah. Yeah, stop dropping oranges on everybody. It's rude. Ah! Dude! Fuck off, will you? Yeah, sorry, man. I kinda need these. Alright, that's where I started. Can't get in there yet. Oh! Dude! Nice! Thanks again! Alien isolation! I will get Alien Isolation, and then I will play it after I've played Banjo-Kazooie. I still have to figure out how I'm going to be able to have sound in my ear without getting an echo through my TV, because I watched some videos, and basically the people who... It's less scary than Until Dawn? Probably. I mean, Until Dawn's not that scary, so whatever. But, most of the people who, you know, have sound from their PC and also through, you know, headsets are using cords that are like 3 feet because their setup is like right here in front of them. And mine is easily 5 or 6 feet away. So I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. so that I can hear the game too, but it's not causing a horrible echo. But also, Legend of Zelda. Well, um, I will do Banjo-Kazooie, and then I will do Alien Isolation, and then I will do Legend of Zelda. So my game, I'm gonna make a note on somewhere that is the order of play currently, and then I will figure out what I'm gonna do after that once I've already done all 3 of these games. That's a lot to plan for. Also, like, okay, so June 11th we start closing at 10 p.m. consistently, like every day, which is gonna suck. Like, the only reason I don't care that I close on Fridays is because I have Saturday off. And we close at 10 on the weekends. We close at 10 on Friday and Saturday. But I can sleep in the next day. But, because it's my day off and I don't stream. But we're gonna be closing at 10 for the summer, so I might be gone for the summer, maybe. It depends. Like, I will try for like the first couple of weeks. I will try to like stay consistently streaming from 11 to 1, but it might just be because I already go to bed way too late. Like, I already fall asleep at like 3 in the morning. So we'll have to see how it goes, but I might take like a summer break and then come back in the fall and start doing all that stuff. It's up in the air right now. We'll see. I'm gonna give it at least 2 weeks, so we'll have at least 10 days of streaming for me to figure out whether or not I can do that without becoming totally exhausted. But back to the game. Let's see. Trying to figure out where I'm gonna go next. Was there an area out of there that led up? Let's see what happens when I do that. Okay, so that's where I learned that. I already got all that stuff. That's all eggs. Okay. Oh my goodness! Okay. I'm not an affiliate yet, so I don't actually have a subscribed function on my channel, because I don't have enough followers, and I have to reach like a certain number of viewers per every 30 days. Like, I have to have an average of 3 viewers per stream, consistently for 30 days. But once I become an affiliate, then I can start subscribing. Or the subscribing thing. Cool. There's that taken care of. Alright, let's go see if I can't find I know you said no non-ants allowed, but... Oh, there's one. Ah, okay. Oop. Okay. So I have 4. Okay, been up there. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can find... There's a bunch of trees and stuff, so I'm gonna go see if I can find... What's on the other side here? Nothing. Ah, okay. Oops. Okay, so there's not a climb. I don't have the cling yet. Okay. Cool. Get on there. There are a lot less glitches. A lot fewer glitches in this game. I feel like now that I've said that, that I'm in for some trouble. Oh my goodness! Okay. Hopefully I'll be the first to sub. Thank you. Thank you very much. goodness! That's so generous. Oh god. Where are you? I'm just gonna go around you here. I don't need these. Ugh. Huh. Yai. Oh. Apparently I found all 10. No fall damage! Nice. Nice. First world. Where's the note door? I guess so. Seriously though, where is that door? Oh! Hello. Ooh! Okay, aim required. Oops. Oh. No, get over there. Alright, let's see here. Oh! Fuck. Missed it. Just a little bit. Just a bear trying to eat right. Oh. Whoops. Ugh. Yeah. Doggy paddle. Oh. Hey! Nice. There was a honeycomb right there, but you know. Um, 1 p.m., so for about 20 more minutes. Well, 1 p.m. my time, Pacific. Gross. Okie dokie. Thank you. Oh, nice. Oh my god, Treasure Trove Cove. Did I miss it? I don't think I would have missed a giant treasure chest. But you never know. Okay, did I miss a molehill? No? Alright. Oh! There's that. Oh look, stairs. You've activated a magic cauldron. Find two the same color to create a shortcut. Ooh. Nice. Oh look, eggs. Nice. Okay. Hey! Ah, come on. Girl. There we go. What's over here? Cool. 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 Not enough. But from here, I can get a pretty good vantage point. Alright. Aha! A pirate thingy. Hello. Huh. But first. No? Okay. Disappointing, but whatever. Jesus Christ! That fucking shark. Look, a tree. Oh, yeah! Oops. One, two, three, four. Take that. Gimme. Red scrapbook. Red scrapbook. Oh, you mean this? It's just for notes. A hit list. I need 80. Sweet Jesus. Oops. 3.0, yeah. The turkey. Press and hold A. Cool. Musical notes, musical notes. Musical notes, musical notes. That's a flying pad. Not there yet. Oh. Nothing in there that I want. Musical notes, musical notes. Aw. Come on. Middle. Close enough. Okay. Hi. Alright. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah, I know, right? Hi. Alright. Let's go see why this guy's crying. Fall damage exists. Okay. A hippo who can't swim. Okay, sure. Well, in any case, it's 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna get out of here. And I'll be back again tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure. Another game where if you quit, it just shows the villain winning. What the fuck? I usually stream from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Every day except for Thursday and Saturday. Oh, he doesn't actually work at our store. He only worked at our store that day. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I hope you all have a really good day. Ignore that. That's not important right at the moment. Thank you to everybody who watched, and thank you to Noesk for so much money. Oh my gosh. And and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. for me. Apparently 2 a.m. for Noesk. Goodness. And I hope we have more fun watching me play Banjo-Kazooie. All right. Bye.